It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Oh my god.
We're back!
What's that? What?
That was Todrick getting scared by Misha. That's gonna be him on
everyone getting scared.
That's gonna be him raging on jury night when he doesn't win. His true form is gonna be
him
revealed.
yelling at the CBS producers.
That's him. His true form is gonna be revealed. He's gonna shed his skin, and his crustacean form is gonna.
You're right. The monster within
revealed.
finally is released. Yes, finally.
Todrick is such a beautiful soul.
Interesting.
Huh.
That's the first I've heard that.
That is the first and last time we'll ever hear that again.
Oh boy. Well, a lot has happened, Max. We've just skipped 2 episodes.
Okay, well, one was a recap.
One was a recap. To be fair, everybody.
We are professional podcasters, and we do not recap recaps.
No, that would be stupid.
Maybe if there were other podcasts that covered Big Brother, there are not. We are the only one that does. If there were other ones that did, they might lower themselves to do things like recapping recaps and waste your time.
Standards.
But we have standards.
We're classy like that.
We're classy, and we're not going to be like recapping a recap. No.
Look,
No.
We love this show. We love this season so much. We're so upset that we missed 2 episodes. We're so upset.
But whenever a recap episode comes on,
I hate this.
That's what I say. I'm not watching a fucking recap. I didn't watch it. I'm not watching a recap episode.
I didn't watch it either.
I turned it off and I said no podcast tonight.
Kind of like how everybody is treating the second half of this season. We didn't watch it.
Yeah, but we did, besides the recap episode.
Right, besides the recap episode.
And then for the next episode, I was traveling and I did not have my podcast stuff. We were going to notify you that we were going to be unable to cover that episode. But then the recap episode happened. And so that was the episode we were going to notify you that I was traveling. So then we were unable to notify you. So we decided to ask. Well, we're not asking for forgiveness. We decided to just let you know that it happened.
It's not for forgiveness. God, no.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what happened. And
I mean, we didn't. Nobody missed much on Sunday's episode. I'll just say that. Like, okay, here's what happened on Sunday's episode. Todrick won HOH.
What he did?
Which we already knew if you listened to our spoiler section. He gave a pretty wild ceremony speech. I actually thought it was pretty fun. It was very creative. And Todd and Lamar had a segment where they checked each other's blood pressure. Lamar's blood pressure is pretty high. So that happened.
Sugar.
Yeah, he does love the sugar. And the only other thing I noted down was that Todd told Todrick he's not going to get any jury votes. And Todrick was pissed off about that. And Todrick went to Misha and he said they're saying to me that I'm not going to get jury votes. He's like, they're not saying that to you. And Misha just replied, well, they're afraid of me. So
you don't punch the ground all day. You should have started punching the ground all day a long time ago.
You're just doing little skits, during your ceremony speeches. You're not hitting the wall every 2 seconds.
Around in hot pink Crocs with heels. I punch the ground.
It's terrifying.
It is terrifying. I'm afraid of her, and I am 6,000 miles from her.
Yeah.
That's how far? 3,000?
Me too. I mean, we've tagged her in our drinking games. I'm afraid.
I'm afraid. She's going to be like,
she will murder us.
She's going to come find us. 911. But dude, this episode was full of so many twists and turns. It did not turn out exactly how we expected. Every moment was just a shocker. Oh my God. Woof.
This season, I tell you, it's a roller coaster ride. It really is. Who will be final two? We don't know. We'll never know.
Especially because it's not like normal Big Brother where there's like actually this would not have changed anything. It's a good thing that there's not a 3-part HOH. I do love that the way it works out is that whoever wins the HOH just gets to vote somebody out.
Yes. I mean,
because the 3-part HOH wouldn't change anything.
No. This was better.
Because Cynthia totally
look, Cynthia's just not going to win comps, and like it's that it's
Twitter
bad.
Are like watching Cynthia is so frustrating. Like,
it's so
why she doesn't try? And I was like, no, she's trying.
She's trying, and she's just failing miserably.
Like, how are you still frustrated though, guys? Like, come on, like she's bit like really.
It's bad.
Frustrated. How are you frustrated? Like I've been not frustrated with her for weeks. Like she just sucks at competitions.
It's bad that when she gets one single point in a comp, everybody applauds her, and she goes, "Oh, like that's not good. That's really not good." Just to say that she's in the mix, and actually in this episode, she did tie at one point for the lead, which was like incredible. That was like a monument for her. It was really good,
dude. Like this comp was, I mean, this episode, it was one of the best Big Brother episodes I've ever seen. I just could not believe the gameplay by everyone on all fronts. I mean, double evictions are what Big Brother is all about, and just everything going on was so exciting.
And we got another bedtime scene. So
the ghost of Chris Kattan came back. Like he's not going to make it to the finale, so at least he can make it to the episode before the finale.
Yes. That's what we needed the entire time.
We just break down this thrilling episode that we got.
Yeah, folks, buckle up because I think this is going to be a quick one. It's going to be a quick episode.
Not if I can help it.
Oh, you're gonna stretch it out as long.
I'm
as
gonna make it a bumpy ride for you.
Oh,
Ben.
You mean like this whole season? Okay,
a bumpy ride. Todrick says he post HOH noms. Jordan said I didn't watch it. So sad. I missed more snoring segments.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Jordan. You missed a lot. You're gonna be kicking yourself over that.
The whole time I watched it, I wish that I was giving more snoring segments. If you know what I mean, to the people around me.
I don't know. Can you explain more?
I wish I was asleep instead of.
I see. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha.
Todrick says he's only threatened by Todd because he could only lose to Lamar and Cynthia at a basketball or modeling competition. Honestly, I think he could beat them in both at this point. I think anyone could beat them at anything.
Right. Yeah.
I think I could beat her at a Real Housewives competition.
Yeah, probably.
Anything. I could beat her at anything in the entire world.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Yeah. Could Teddy Mellencamp beat her, though, at a housewives competition? She was, quote unquote, the boring housewife.
Yeah, I think Cynthia is the boring housewife. I cannot believe that Teddy was known as the boring housewife.
I know. Hey, DM Rock says, I think Todrick loses to Cynthia or
Todrick
Misha.
loses
definitely.
To everyone in a landslide. No one's voting for Todrick.
I even think Cynthia might have a chance against Misha in the final two. I think they should They should not bring Cynthia to the final two because a spite vote will happen regardless. I think amongst several contestants.
So mad.
Yeah, it's like they're all. If you're on Twitter right now, looking at Celebrity Big Brother Twitter, everybody is on the jury is so pissed off at Misha and Todrick. They hate them. They hate them.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Todd tweeted out, he was like, I'm so mad at Todrick.
You know what I noticed? I retweeted this too from our account today was he was, I don't think he knows like how to reach out to the other contestants that have been voted out because he was just adding every contestant that have been voted out. Carson, we need to talk. Chris Kirkpatrick, we need to talk. Like he was going through each one saying, Shayna, we need to talk.
Yeah, Jordan says the most hilarious outcome would be a Cynthia win. I agree.
Oh, I agree too. And even after like she screwed over Shayna, I'm still like, no, this has to happen.
Yes.
I want Cynthia to win.
Please.
Please.
She'd be like, by the glory of God, I have one brother. That's what she would say. And then
Yeah.
Julie would get in on it, and they would start like jumping up and down and like singing hymns and shit. I'm telling you, that's what would happen.
Did you say God?
Did you say God?
Join us on God 101 tomorrow
God 101 tomorrow
on Instagram. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, because yes, Cynthia says Jesus kept her off the block this time, not Todrick. So it all feeds into itself. I'm just telling you, that's in my
That's
notes.
how she got
This
to
is-
final 3. It's not because she wasn't a threat at all. It's
No,
because
no.
of Jesus. Yeah.
I like Todrick puts on this like big display, and like Todd is kind of like pissed off about it. And we see Todrick and Misha in the HOH, and Todrick is like, I don't care what Todd thinks of me. He don't.
It's like, well, you should. He's a jury vote.
No, he doesn't know me fucking anything. Like, who the fuck cares? And it's like
He
there's
seems more hurt that like his performance should have carried it. Like he's like, why would Todd be mad? My performance in the ceremony was amazing. Like, why would he be upset?
He was just getting flashbacks to like American Idol season 16. Okay,
Right,
Todrick's
yeah.
having a hard time in there. His time hasn't worked on reality shows.
What was it that he said? He said, what do I owe Todd Bridges? And it's like, we come to find out in the scene after this where Todd is talking with Cynthia and Lamar. Todd feels at least just a little hurt that since they were in like a 3-person, 4-person alliance for most of this game, that Misha and Todrick should have at least given him the heads up that, hey, dude, you're a huge threat. We're actually going to put you up this week. It's time to put you up. You're more threatening than Lamar and Cynthia. And he's kind of pissed off about that. I think Todrick could have owed him that courtesy to say that. It would have helped him get a jury vote at the very least.
It would have been a better idea.
This is just the ignorance of Todrick in this game of, oh, I can be a snake in this game and I can be manipulative. And that's great strategically or whatever, but you got to do damage control with the jury, and he's not doing that at all.
I like how Lamar is like, don't make me tell you I told you so.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Dude,
know he was
Lamar
like in the room.
hates
He's just like
Todrick.
sitting in the corner, just like doing nothing.
Lamar hates Todrick so much. He's like, Todrick, that's such a fake laugh. Like, Todrick, who gives a shit that you're in fight?
Yeah, we don't care. No one cares about Broadway, Todrick. No one gives a fuck.
Todrick's like, oh my god.
That's the next scene we talked about.
That's the Monwan
He
demon
gets
coming
scared,
out. Is
yeah.
that what that is?
We get this awesome cauliflower ear scene because this
Oh, it's
was
so
important. That was a cool scene. Ben,
That was
Ben,
amazing.
do you have cauliflower ear? I get it from podcasting, just from all the
Oh,
noises.
yeah, just from the headphones in your ear.
Yeah, the cauliflower ear.
I don't get cauliflower ear, interestingly enough. No,
That's not
I
really-
haven't been in a single fight in my entire life.
Me neither.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not
I
a
mean,
big-
we use jokes to deter.
I'm not a
violence,
big
right?
fighter.
I'm not either.
Todd
Just
and
doesn't happen for
Lamar, they agree not to save each other. Todrick walks through singing about how he's HOH and people are not happy about it.
Yeah, Lamar says he's not a gracious winner.
Yep. Well, I don't think he's going to have a chance to be a gracious winner.
No, he never will.
He will not.
There's not a single person he can beat, so
Nope.
that's just not going to happen at all.
And then Misha and Todrick for the millionth time were like, we need to get Todd out, blah, blah, fucking blah.
Yeah, I think Todd probably would have taken it no matter who he was against of those final 4 in the final 2. So
Did you like
what again? Why does Misha always wear sunglasses while she's playing solitaire?
Well, she doesn't want you to see her solitaire face.
Okay, so it's like poker. I get it.
Yeah, she doesn't want you.
But again, like, okay, here's another thing I'm curious of. They have decks of cards. They're bored in the house, right? And yet 2 people choose to sit at a table next to each other.
Are
and
you
they're
sure
playing,
it's solitaire and they're not playing some
They're
game
playing
like
solitaire.
Spit or something where it looks like you're playing solitaire and
they're playing
solitaire?
unless they're playing off of each other's solitaire decks, then No, like they're not, and it doesn't look like they're doing.
I'm
that
gonna
either.
stick
It's
with this
definitely
narrative
solitaire
because it's just too hilarious that they're playing
No,
solitaire.
it is ridiculous. Why do they not know 2-person games? Do they not know 3-person,
They're too
4-person games?
self-involved. They have to be
It's
playing solitaire.
That's what it
And
is.
she doesn't want Todrick to see how she's reacting to herself playing solitaire.
I did wonder if it was because production didn't want them playing games with each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, because then they wouldn't be talking about game. Could that be a
Maybe.
factor?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Let's get to this veto comp. It's a luge comp. I thought they were
I look like a
anti-Olympics.
Teletubby.
He did look like a Teletubby. I thought he
Okay.
also looked like something that Gene from Bob's Burgers would wear.
Oh yeah. That's funny. This is a luge comp though. This
Celebrity luge. Celebrity
I thought we
luge, don't
were
get me wrong.
exiting. I thought this was our escape from the Olympics. Was Big Brother, and yet we have to watch Olympic sports happening on Big Brother. I don't.
So fucked
I'm not
up.
into
This
it.
is supposed to be because the Olympics are over too. Like what is?
Yeah,
this?
like who cares anymore? Come on,
God.
it's so stupid.
You know.
So we get Misha versus Cynthia going first.
Well,
The-
I
the
really
goal,
thought that this had Cynthia all over it, Ben, because
Let's go, Cynthia. You got this.
I really thought she had it. I really
Well,
thought she had it.
Look, Cynthia's strategy in this particular comp is the same as all of the comps she's ever played in. It's lay
My
down.
strategy is to lay down.
I had it. I had
It's
it.
lay down, do nothing, and lose. Thank you for stepping on my punchline. I appreciate that.
I had the soundbite.
I don't give a shit. You're stepping on my
I
jokes.
had the soundbite.
Get the hell out of here.
I did preparation.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I did preparation too. I wrote
I don't
a
like
joke.
her stealing the strategy from
I
Christy
wrote a
Tan
joke.
and Todd Bridges. What, she thinks this is a new strategy?
She's been doing that strategy all game.
This is new to lie
Do
down?
nothing and lose.
I really thought she had it.
You did? Somehow a strategy where you just lay down. I still think Cynthia could easily lose. I really do.
Let's go, Cynthia. You got this.
You got this.
You gotta love her confidence though, that every single episode she's like, I can win this. Like every episode, she's so confident that she can
Yeah, it's
win.
not just in the DR like she did for production. She's like in the bedroom being
Yeah.
like, I got this, Garza.
She's like, this is my chance. I know I'm gonna do this. My husband's gonna be so proud.
Amen, sister.
God's in her corner. She's gonna do it. I know it. So she
Oh,
gets
man.
eliminated right away.
What? She did? I don't remember that part.
Yeah, the person that she should have taken out, but instead she took out her ally. That's the one who eliminated
That
her.
can't be true.
I know, it's
Cynthia gave
crazy.
it-
It's
she said that
crazy.
she got this. Her strategy
added.
was to lie down. That cannot have been the wrong strategy.
Well, the dummy's lying down,
Lying
so
down.
I should too.
The strategy of just lying down, which has been the strategy of every person who just gets eliminated in the game, cannot have been the wrong strategy.
I will say I love Todd's confidence in this comp. Todd is like he knows he's winning this thing, and he's just
a
like
gamer.
such a badass.
He's a video
Yeah, he's a
gamer.
He plays those luge games on PS4 all the time, dude. It's sick.
I look like a Teletubby.
And he looks like a Teletubby, dude.
When he got across the finish line, did you notice he was like, bye-bye to Todrick? He was like, bye. He waved.
Bye, Felicia.
He's
Guess we should have said that. Yeah, I think this worked out for him because he's heavier and they pushed off at the same time, so he just got to
Yeah.
the finish line. But hey,
I think
if you
I
got
think
it, flaunt it.
your
Mo-
first
use it or
race
lose
is
it.
your first race is probably pretty important because then you have a feel for how fast you're going and how many
Yeah.
seconds it takes to get down, and then you have to take that for your next two rounds and guess it, correctly with just the feel of it.
Yeah.
So
Or he only had to go twice, so
yeah.
that's pretty good.
We get Misha and Lamar next, and Lamar is like, "Yeah, it'd be cool to win," and then he loses.
I was
So that's
expecting
that.
him to like not understand the challenge and to just like push off as fast as possible.
I win!
I win,
First through the line.
Sugar.
Sugar. Oh, and Misha then finally loses to Todd. How about that?
Oh my god, I cannot believe
She pushed off a little
it.
too quick. Yeah.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Todd loves these comps.
I'm ready to turn this house upside down.
He is a gamer. There's that fucking Windows sound again. Play that again. Let's hear it.
Yeah, he's a gamer, so there's that Windows sound.
He's got the Windows sound. that
I'm
comes-
ready to turn this house upside down.
That's Steam opening up, right? That's what
Yeah.
that is. Yeah.
To play a luge simulator 2015.
The luge champ.
I love post veto. Misha and Todrick are like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cynthia or Lamar? Who are we gonna eliminate now?
Who's the bigger threat? That's a tough one. It really is. Cynthia is hoping that they will see Lamar as a bigger threat than her in the comps. And I think she's right here. What do you think, Max? You think she's right?
Yeah, Cynthia's the bigger threat. I mean,
Oh, okay.
no, dude, it's just like it's just like flip a coin. Like they're both not gonna win anything. Who cares?
Yeah, one of them doesn't care, and then the other does care, but is really bad at comps.
I mean,
so
actually, I think that Cynthia is better at comps than Lamar.
she might actually be, but we don't know if there's a slam dunk contest coming up. We still don't know that.
Yes, he does have big Mamba energy. He says in the seventh.
Oh boy, rest in peace.
Yeah, but that's what he said in the seventh game of in the fourth quarter. Whatever he said, you know what I meant.
I'm glad he didn't have Meta World Peace energy, because then he would have just quit.
Yeah, he
a
would
while
have quit.
ago. Yeah.
I need to get out. Yeah, that was nice that we only had one quit this season. I love that that's the standard we go by. We only had one quit.
Yeah, exactly. We get another nighttime scene, Max,
This was incredible.
and another cake scene. This is the best.
Who's
of both
making the
worlds.
cake?
I bet you it was Carson before he left. He baked one last cake and left it
Old
there.
cake.
It's like a week old. Yeah.
Ew. Has it been a week? No, it hasn't
I
been that
know.
long.
No, it's like 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
4 days?
And then he was falling. I mean,
Oh, boy.
whoa, in the dark. Oh man, I was cracking up.
Put that in the blooper reel, everybody.
Oh my
NBA champion
God.
falling down in the dark.
Oh, that was silly.
Got him, big brother. Got him.
Oh my God, there was some funny stuff going on there. A lot of silly little moments were happening.
What a blast.
Oh my God. All right.
Oh. Next we get this cute scene with Misha and Todrick and Todd. This is a nice side of Todrick. This isn't the side of Todrick we've seen the whole game. He wants to be a writer. He wants to write fairy tales that aren't as traditional, just between a man and a woman. He wants to write one with 2 men. It sounds great. It sounds cool. I like it.
Yes.
And Todd says that
I don't
too.
know, after he said all these terrible things in this house,
If he's gonna be able
how
to
long it's
publish.
going to take him to be able to do these things. But
He might have to let things die down for
he's
about
going to let
6
things die
months.
down.
Yeah.
Celebrities are able to rebuild their careers quite quickly.
Regardless, still
but,
a good idea.
power to him. These are good
Yeah.
things that we support. I'd prefer someone else did these things because I think this guy, he sucks, but
Yeah.
I don't like him. But these are good things.
My wife said, "I'm so glad you guys love the show so much. I can hear the joy in your voices. Thank you."
Look, I like this
Check
show.
out our Love Is Blind coverage, people. It's been great. Look, I feel like all Big Brother fandom is on the exact same page as us right now, where it's like we're just trucking through to get to the end.
We're
to
trucking
see
through to get to the Todrick get his come up, okay?
We want that, and we want to see Shayna get her AFP. That's what it is.
Okay, it was
okay?
like for BB, was it
All-Stars?
21 was it when
Oh, with the Fessy and those guys,
or was it no, that was BB
22.
That was BB20. That was the good
That was
one, right?
20,
With
yeah.
Tyler. So was it 21, the one where Jackson got called out for everything, and then
Yes,
all the
and then
confetti
walked
came
out.
down, and he walked out, and he was happy, and like the whole season he had been
Yeah.
like, the boy wants confetti. I can't
Yes.
wait for confetti, and the confetti came down, and he was just like so unhappy, and it was one of the greatest finales of all time.
Well, on our bingo, we have winner comes out to awkward vibes on our bingo this week.
I've never seen a finale like that before, where all of the finalists just got called out. It was almost,
and that was pre-COVID. That was a full audience, and nobody was into it.
So surreal. It was amazing. Like CBS just like nailed it. They just like they had everybody just come and call everyone out and be like, "Do you know that you're racist? Do you know you're a piece of shit?" And they got
his face
out.
went pale when that happened. It was amazing.
He was like, I had no idea. Like they didn't even warn them. That shit was amazing.
I have to think Big Brother's warning Todrick.
They probably are.
He's a celebrity, or he's a D-list celebrity.
He's a something.
He's something else, that's for sure.
He's a
Todrick is such a beautiful soul.
Yes, of course, yes.
No, I mean obviously, and then like it's the moment when like Paul lost was like wild, it's just like stuff like I'm not comparing. I don't think Paul's like a bad guy, but it's just moments like that are like wild,
Yeah.
It's like we love wild moments like that in Big Brother finales where you're like wild.
We absolutely
love those wild moments. So I am excited for that.
Oh boy. So after Todd wins veto, we already said Cynthia's hoping that they'll see Lamar as a bigger threat. We get this cake eating scene. Next we have Misha, Todrick, we covered that too. Todd and Cynthia are talking with each other. They say we need to team up against these guys. Oh, really? This is now
you're blowing my mind here.
We get to the final four and now it clicks. Okay.
Todd tells Cynthia that in the end that she'll probably beat Misha.
Maybe.
It's a potential. I don't know.
It depends on how
but remember in the house, like nobody liked me.
I would love to
Carson
see it.
Was like, I don't like Misha. Like no one liked Misha.
Look, I mean, in terms of a physical and strategic game, I think Misha might deserve it. In terms of a social game, Cynthia certainly deserves it more. Yeah. So pick. Yeah. Take your pick. I don't know.
And then eventually, Misha and Todrick talk, and they're like, "Hey, all we have to do is win. Both competitions coming up, and we're
which actually should be pretty easy for them.
Pretty easy because look who we have to compete against.
Yeah.
Todd is our only concern.
Yeah. Shayna going and Carson going was the greatest gift that they could have been given going forward. Like
they did. It's
pretty
do it.
in the
They
bag.
did accomplish it.
Yeah. No.
But all they had to do was tell a very basic lie that should not have been believed.
Ever. Yeah. We're past that. We're not going to rehash that anymore.
That was a good move. I do respect that move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Todd uses the power veto on himself. He says lines have been drawn in the sand. Todrick nominates. I wrote Todrick nominates himself. I think that I wrote what I wanted to.
No, it's Cynthia.
But it was Cynthia.
No.
Eviction speeches. Lamar says, "I love you," and let the chips fall where they may. Cynthia says, "Blah blah. I made it far. Blah 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 blah."
Boring.
It's a tie vote, and Todrick does like that whole fake out thing for some reason. I think he wants to make good TV.
Yeah.
But again, there's a thing called jury votes. like doing a fake out vote is not a good look.
He's screwing himself. Yeah. Right and left.
Like he's like, that will be so awesome looking. It's like, no, it's not. It's not, especially because of everything else
you've not a good
done.
Look. I'm surprised Lamar hugged everybody, especially Todrick, because he seems to really hate.
No, because he's a good sport.
Yeah.
Because he talks
gracious
about being
winner,
gracious winner,
loser.
But gracious winner, gracious loser. Yep. Also, Todrick was like very. I think I remember on the feeds, Todrick was like very upset that Todd was going to make it a tie vote, and he was going to have to decide to tie.
Yeah.
Goes, don't do this. I want to have to get blood on my hands. Like, don't
Buddy.
do this,
Buddy.
It's like, buddy, like
You have no
Todd
idea what's coming.
doesn't care. It's just so funny. He's, don't do that. It's just so funny that happens, and then Todrick is like, okay, well, now that I have to do this, I'm gonna do a fake out. You know, it's like, well, if I'm gonna have to get blood on my hands, I'm gonna make it extra bloody.
God, he has no. Oh my God, he has. Teddy Mellencamp actually tweeted today a really funny tweet, which was like, for someone who's such a big fan of Wizard of Oz, he keeps forgetting that we can all see what's happening behind the curtain. Like, he has no idea that we're all seeing every mean thing he's saying on TV.
You know, that's a reference to the fact that he wants to spend the money to buy Wizard of Oz memorabilia, right?
Yeah, we mentioned that earlier this season. It's
what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like it's so funny that Teddy is like the boring housewife when like she was so much less boring than Cynthia for the little bit of time that she was on the
Teddy
show.
at least likes the game and wanted to play
I liked her on the show.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people did. They were like, we liked her for like she wanted to play the game and like was interesting, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
well, and I guess compliments to
don't-
Misha and Todrick in getting rid of her as quick as they could too, because they knew that. Yeah.
I don't dislike Cynthia as a person. Like I'm not like, oh, like I don't like have bad.
I didn't
feelings
like
about
the
her.
way she very quickly reacted to the Shayna information. Like obviously nobody did.
Yeah, but
she seems like a good-hearted person. She seems like a nice person.
Yeah, but I'm just like as a casting choice, it's just like, oh, like it's like,
yeah, no, like I would say there were more people there who didn't know how to play the game than there was people who did. And
yeah, and it's just like if it was somebody that wasn't going to contribute to the game, like couldn't have been like a funnier, like a weirder
next
person.
Year will be better, Max, because Jerry O'Connell will be on.
Yeah.
And next year will be. I'm telling you.
Could we get a loopier housewife or like a more dramatic housewife?
I know, right?
Someone a little bit loopier. Or someone that's gonna cause more drama. Like she wasn't even causing drama. Like you know, like Brandy,
well, she had 2 fight scenes.
No, but like
she had one with Todd, and then she had one.
Brandy
later.
Glanville like came into the house and was like instantly like causing drama, and she was awesome, and she played the game. Like I liked her.
Yeah,
she was good. And she like had shit going on, and Andy Cohen was like her message from home. Like, come on.
Yeah,
you get Andy Cohen on like at least giving messages to Celebrity Big Brother. You're good in my book.
Absolutely.
We love AC here.
Oh, we love him. He's the best.
People think Anderson Cooper's AC. Move on over. It's Andy Cohen in this house.
Should we talk about this Lamar Exit interview?
When are we gonna get Andy Cohen on Reality Alert
on the pod?
Yeah,
I love that. How do we make that happen?
I think we have to start covering all the housewife shows, and we have to get really big in it. So it's probably not going to happen.
No, that's not going to happen at all.
Not gonna happen.
That's not going to happen.
Okay, Lamar. He was evicted because he had warned them that his inner Mamba was going to come out.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Does that mean he was going to like whip it out? Is that what he was saying? Or what does that mean?
Oh, because Mamba means. Oh, okay. I get it.
I've always thought I was a bit of a hoe.
No, I think it meant maybe he was going to talk some shit. I don't know.
Oh, so
Todrick,
not whip it.
No,
Okay.
No, not his Mamba. No.
Do you think Chloe was watching the interview, Ben?
She was absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No.
I wasn't sure, but now that we've talked
Thank you
about
to Julie for asking the important questions.
Do you think Chloe is watching this?
Yes. Oh, yes, definitely.
Hi, Chloe.
100%.
Hi, Jerry O'Connell. We know you're watching live. Hi. Hey, Coco. Hey, Jer.
No, but he misses her, and he hopes to see her soon. He might see her soon.
I bet he's with her right now. I bet they're watching
is.
together.
I bet you he proposed already.
Yeah.
It's happening.
He says the NBA and Big Brother are neck and neck in competitiveness.
Interesting. Wow.
Wow, our listeners.
It's just a shame that Kobe didn't get a chance to play Big Brother before he passed. So that, like, you know.
Yeah, he definitely would have done it if he was asked.
Yeah, 100%. Because it's a neck thing. You know, Kobe's a workaholic. He plays hard. That's what he would have wanted. Is a challenge.
Our listener Jordan, who if you're an audio listener, you know Jordan's always here, always commenting. I guess she has revealed, you got me. It's me, Chloe.
Chloe.
Oh my God! Hi, Coco.
Hi.
What's up? Hey, girl. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We are not worthy in presence of American royalty. I just want to let you know. I agree. I have always viewed Kardashians as our royals.
I'd ask her to come on the show, but I'm too nervous. I can't do it.
Oh my God. From JoJo to Coco.
Yeah, that's right. I loved when Julie said, "What if I were to tell you that there's about to be a double eviction?" And then Lamar's like, "Oh, they already know."
Yeah, they already know. And you know what's bad when like Lamar knows what's going on. Yeah. He said, yeah, they were talking about a double elimination. Like he knows the terminology within the game.
I'm sure after that scene, Julie was back off stage going, "Fool me once." She's like, "I should have known better."
She's like, "What do you think's going to happen when I tell them?" And he's like, "Yeah, we're completely 100% aware."
Yeah, we all know. Lamar can't keep a secret. He just can't. Oh my God. So yeah, then Julie announces the double eviction and everybody acts surprised. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's a double eviction. Even though
she's like, I know that you know, you motherfucker.
How dare you pretend? We get this movie poster, HOH comp.
This was the easiest fucking shit.
Oh my God.
I've ever seen. How we can
Max, it was infuriating watching this.
Dude, like, just wait 2 more seconds.
Todd was like 3-star review or more. Dude, see, and it was like easy. All of them are 3 stars or more. What the fuck?
So easy.
God, it was the easiest comp.
They've done this before, and it's actually been mildly challenging. They like dumbed it down.
They really did.
This was such
an easy comp.
But, you know, I was really thinking, I was like, this is one that Cynthia can win.
Let's go, Cynthia. You got this.
You know?
Yeah.
But
she does decently in this.
And but I think Cynthia should have taken a different strategy here.
My strategy is to lay down.
Like, what if she had just lie down beneath the thing? Just lay down.
Might have got her the win.
Lie down beneath the thing. Oh, I can really listen now. And then maybe she'll like lift up her feet to kick the thing.
Oh, they had Misha at one point. It was 2-2-1, and she fucking came back. And
maybe they let her win because they were afraid of her. They're like, she's gonna.
Yeah, they're like, she's gonna beat her.
We gotta throw it. I don't know. I cannot explain, dude. This shit was so.
It was so easy. All you like, I could like if everybody understood the game to its fullest, what would have happened was the second they said the clue that actually defined what the poster was, you would have had 3 people clicking as fast as they could at the same time. But instead, people were taking a complete shot in the dark earlier than what they should have been.
Usually the first, if it wasn't the first clue, by the second clue, you eliminated one of the posters.
Yeah.
And then you were just waiting for one clue to eliminate one of the second ones. It's just process of elimination.
It is.
But
they give you everything. They tell you what, you know, for teens, for kids, for adults. They give you the stars. They give you, is it a BB original? They say it's a romantic comedy or comedy.
Just wait until you get the complete confirmation, and like you're just not there. It's until you're in the last round that you need to make shots in the dark. If you're not too far behind someone, you don't need to.
How did they not realize that that was a losing strategy to do it so quickly, that you have to wait until 4 or 5 clues in? Like, you should have gotten that on by round 3 at the minimum. At the minimum, you should have gotten that.
Did you hear me? I'm
It's
like
so
out of words. I'm
frustrating.
so flustered. I can't even talk about it.
It's so frustrating.
I've just never been so blown away. It was so easy.
It was so
I know we've
easy.
seen these people mess up things before, but it's just mind blowing.
It's wild.
And all of them. It came down to 2,
I know.
2, and 2. And then it was, and that last one, it was like, what are you kidding me? It was like the easiest one.
Yep. So frustrating.
Oh,
It's by far maybe the easiest comp in the history of Big Brother. It's so easy. It was crazy.
it was so easy that they, and then they made it so hard that they turned it into a crapshoot competition. They might as well all have just been like, let's just turn around. Like, let's just close our eyes and we'll just press random buttons and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because we're not capable.
Well, next week they're going to be playing tic-tac-toe. That's the final HOH.
That's too hard for them. They're going to start, instead of using X's and O's, they'll start using like Z's and Q's. They won't know how to do it.
You know what they should have them do is each of the three of them should sit at the table and each play a game of solitaire, and whoever finishes first wins. How about that?
Dude, it's a live finale. That's going to take way too long. You can't play solitaire. Do you know how long solitaire takes them? Probably like days. Some of them probably been playing solitaire since like week 1.
Give them a jigsaw puzzle. Let it drag out for months.
Yeah.
Why not? You know. So Misha does come back and win it.
So impressive how she did that. I mean,
Amazing.
what
That's
a
amazing.
triumph. This was truly a challenge. More impressive than any Olympic game I've seen.
Of course, yeah. She nominates Todd and Cynthia.
This blew my mind. This was another twist and turn of this.
I'm ready to turn this house upside down.
That fucking window sound. Jesus Christ. Then we get the POV comp, and it's a Remembering Days comp, which I think Todrick and Misha knew that a comp like that might exist. I'm not sure if Todd and Cynthia knew that those comps
The
existed.
fuck was this? Why did they do a days comp? Have they done a days comp for Celebrity Big Brother before? I don't remember.
I don't think they have.
What the fuck were they thinking? That's so unfair. I don't like to talk about like unfairness completely, but like, were they warned about this, or did they just decide to do a days comp? Because clearly, only Misha and Todrick were.
They were the only ones getting close to the actual days.
Like Todd at one point just said, "There's no way I can do this."
Yeah.
Clearly, Cynthia and Todd weren't going to know about it. Like, even if Lamar had been there, like, if I don't think Carson would have known about this. Like the thing about bringing these celebrities in is that a lot of them don't know about Big Brother.
Yeah.
So when
you can't have your cake or eat it too. You got to like choose one or the other. Like either cast players who understand the game, or don't give challenges like that.
And this comes in at such an important part of the game too. You're doing a double eviction right before the finale.
Yep.
And
frustrating.
Like, and another thing about this is this challenge was like 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
It was
really long.
It was so boring.
It was
like,
really
I don't
boring.
fucking know and I don't care.
It was really boring.
Where did this happen on what day? It was like, I don't fucking care. I don't know. I didn't study the days. I like the movie thing. I could play along with that. That was
I liked
fun.
too how some of them were rolling the ball into days that have already been done and said before, and it was like, no, they already did that day. Come on, what are you doing?
You being a butthead. It was just so I was just like, it was like, so there, I was like, instantly, I was like, oh, so Todd's going home. Okay. The second it came up, I liked looking at Twitter, and everyone was just like, okay, well, I don't need to watch this episode anymore, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I loved, Max, how, I don't know if you caught this or not, but when they were going to do the tiebreaker between Misha and Todd, Cynthia was going to grab her ball to go up and go again. She was like, I'm in the tiebreaker too. She should have laid down. That's what I think. She might have.
Let's go, Cynthia. You got this.
And Todd, I think, walked over to be like, "You're not in this."
No.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Why was it so long though? It's a live eviction. It doesn't have to be fast. I guess they probably knew like, well, no one's actually going to strategize or anything during this thing, so we need to elongate this.
But Max, after this, we get a huge blindside, a huge twist. Misha doesn't use the veto.
Now that shook me to my
crazy.
core.
I was like, what? I screamed, Max. I screamed.
Ben.
That hit me in the nanny.
I was devastated. I couldn't believe it.
Oh my god.
I was off the couch. I had to get back on. I had to put an ice pack on my nanny.
So Todd got evicted. Yeah. That happened.
Yeah. Todd said, told Todrick, you played the best game. Make your choice. Cynthia, it was just a suck up. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
And then Todrick evicted Todd.
Based on what I've seen on Twitter, I think Todd has changed his
Yeah,
feelings.
he has changed his
since
mind.
then. Yeah. And which in the exit interview with Julie, he's confident. He tells Julie, Todrick gets my vote. Julie's like, you're not supposed to say that.
Yeah, I don't get why he can't say that.
Yeah, well, she wants everything to be a big surprise, I guess.
But people have definitely said stuff like that before. Like,
and she knows that Todd's gonna go out and see all the shit.
But I think she's
Todrick.
even like asked people like, who do you think you're voting for right now before? Like, I don't think that.
Yeah, that
is
was
really
weird. Well, that's just Julie being
Julie's
Julie
a little
live. She's a firecracker, man.
She's Julie.
she's gonna do crazy things live.
She's
like
Julie.
Lamar Odom as a host, is what she is. You know?
I think that's the first time anyone's ever said that. That's definitely Julie is Lamar Odom as a host.
Yeah.
Would you say she shits the bed a lot as a host?
Yeah,
I wouldn't. She's flawless, okay?
Todd also said that his strategy, and listen to this, and I believe it, it was to sleep and to listen. And boy, he did one of those things a lot.
So basically he said,
My strategy is to lay down.
she stole it, man, at the last second.
Yeah, that's fucked up, dude.
And that's how she made the final three.
That's
you have to adapt. You have to steal other people's shit.
Oh god. At least he sold everything about him down the river by saying, "What you talking about, Julie?" At least we got that, you know? It's a line that he hates.
Yeah.
He knowingly, like, he has said several times he hates that line and he doesn't like other people saying it, and then he said that to Julie.
I like that he did that. That was cute, you know. Because
he did it for her.
It's like you guys gave me like such a good time, CBS.
This is
you
my
know,
gift back.
yeah.
To you.
It's like sometimes,
that's nice. That's a nice.
It's
way
like
to look
sometimes
at it.
you got to give the people what they want.
Yeah,
you know, it's like bands get sick of playing like their #1 hit song and like they won't play it for a while, and then they'll be like, you know what, we had a really good time playing this show tonight. We're gonna play our #1 hit song that you haven't heard for years. And the crowd,
have you ever seen Party Down? You know, like how they always are asking Adam Scott's character,
"Are we
having fun yet?"
Yeah.
Like that's what
like it's like that. Yeah. But yeah, I think he was just like, you know what, guys, like I haven't done anything in a while. You were awesome, CBS. Like you paid me. Like this was actually an awesome experience.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna do the line.
Yeah, just for you, Julie.
I liked it. I thought it was cute.
All right, you've turned me.
Yeah, that was cool. But I do like this, that in the event of a tie, America decides who will win. But there's not going to be a tie.
No, it's going to be 8-0.
Whatever it is.
Unless Cynthia squeezes her way into the finals, then maybe.
But that's not going to happen.
If it's Cynthia and Misha, then I could see it being. How many people are there? 8 in the jury, or is it 9? It's 8, or it's either 8 or 10. I think it's 8. So I could see it being like 6. Well, maybe 6-2, 4-4. I don't know. 5-3.
Tie happening.
Yeah,
but that'd be fun.
That would be wild
because it's never happened before. So I like that. That's the tiebreaker. That's very fun.
Yeah. let's play out a fun scenario here. Let's say the
Okay,
comp.
so
Let's
like
say the final
I'm the
comps.
French maid, and
Stop.
No.
Let's say the final comps are having to do with laying down. Okay. Let's say
there's
Cynthia
only one
wins.
comp, by the way. There's only one.
Oh, is there this year? Well, I thought it was you. You win 2 to get to the last one.
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
like
no.
that this year.
No, the way they're doing it is I think there's just one final HOH comp,
Okay.
and then that person just gets to do the final eviction vote.
So let's say it has something to do with laying down. Let's say Cynthia wins. Okay.
What is
We both know who she should take, right? Todrick.
Yes.
But who do you think Cynthia will take? In her mind, do you think? Because what she thinks versus what everybody's watching is two completely different stories. Don't you agree?
She's loyal to Todrick, right?
That's what I'm saying. And if she's playing the game, quote unquote, honesty and integrity, maybe she is taking Todrick.
I think she'll take Todrick.
Yeah,
she likes him, right?
Yeah, I think so. They've been saying since the beginning. Oh, just so you know, I'm not going to vote. I would never go against you. They've kind of had that sort of subtle thing going on the whole time.
It could work out for her.
Yeah.
So what
she just has to win. That's all.
What would the challenge be that's lying down?
We already had one. It was the luge one.
Yeah, we're gonna do the luge part 2.
With that, Misha will probably win.
Man, what if it's a modeling? I just don't see her winning. I can't imagine it. But that'd be
what
pretty
if it's
cool
a how desperate of a housewife can you be competition? Then who wins? I don't know. She's just gonna have to lie down no matter what and hope for the best.
Yes.
You know? No, I mean, look, we both know what's happening here. Misha and Todrick are going to be final 2, and Misha's going to win in a blowout 8-0.
Yeah,
right. That's it's written in stone.
I am excited.
I hope that CBS does poke and prod a little bit because I know they're probably have an obligation contractually in some way, shape, or form to not go too hard on some of these celebrities, but I do hope that because I know Carson wants to make an apology live at the finale to Shayna, so therefore maybe they will at least address some of these things that were said. Maybe we'll see,
but they won't need to because the jury will, right?
Maybe. I hope. That would be fun.
Yes.
But yeah, who knows what CBS is telling them?
Yeah.
But that would be awesome.
I'm stoked though. Like I was talking,
I think it'll be a fun finale.
I was talking with my girlfriend, and she hasn't loved this season. I mean, I've definitely really enjoyed recapping it. You know, I'll not enjoy
hate watching, so to speak.
Yeah, I'll like not enjoy an episode, and we'll talk about it. And I'll be like, actually, that was more fun than I thought that it was. Even like looking back on the episode, but she's like, yeah, I'm really excited for this finale. It's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait. I hope so. She's like, I can't wait to watch Todrick lose. Like, that's gonna be awesome. You know, so I'm very stoked. I mean, I'm excited to hear everything.
There's no way going forward that Todrick gets a single vote. No matter who he's against.
No, who would do it?
Yeah. Nobody. Maybe Misha. Maybe Misha.
If she gets, yeah.
But
there's no way that you know what? Actually,
Cynthia's not gonna win.
Let's just manifest it, Ben.
Let's go, Cynthia. You got this.
Let's go, Cynthia. Let's
lay down and crush this thing. We got this.
That's me cheering for Cynthia.
That's every contestant in this game. Just even seeing Misha walk near them. That's that's what that is.
I don't want her to give me a cauliflower ear.
I don't want that either.
I'm not a woman, so my ear isn't as flexible as hers.
Yes,
so
that's right.
If I was a woman, my ear would not turn into cauliflower.
It would accumulate all that blood and it'd make the
I don't want to get that.
But then nobody would mess with you in a bar anymore if you did. So there's that.
That is true. Maybe I should get like a prosthetic cauliflower ear
and
that's
just, like,
wear it whenever I'm at a bar.
That. Yeah.
Whenever I go to a bar, people just try to mess with me, and then I have to crack a good old joke, and then they don't want to get in a fight with me. But it's a lot of pressure being the guy who has to make jokes all the time.
It's a lot.
I got a lot of chicken across the road jokes.
And on that note, let's end this episode.
All right, I had a lot of chicken across the road jokes.
I'm sure you did.
All right, well,
I'm surprised we got to 55 minutes on this one. My God.
Oh, I mean, there's always stuff to talk about when you're talking about Celebrity Big Brother. Yeah,
bravo to us.
We are fucking amazing,
folks.
Here
subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Of course, we got one more episode left. We're going to be recapping that finale live tomorrow night, right about half hour after the East Coast feed, I'm sure, is where we'll be. So you can join us there.
And we're recapping Love is Blind the day it comes out, right in the afternoon around 2 or 2:30 p.m. So come check us out live and keep out for that. And definitely watch Love is Blind, or even if you don't, check out all of our coverage for that, because it is red hot. The reviews are in, and it is amazing. So you should.
And as long as we're on the topic, we got a fresh month coming up. If any of you have any requests for what you'd like to hear us make fun of and cover and joke about, let us know. If there's any shows coming out in March or April that you want us to cover, we're eyeing a couple ourselves right now, but we want to hear what our listeners want us to cover. So message us, DM us, tweet at us. Our ears are wide open to suggestions. So please do.
Yes. And thank you again, Khloe Kardashian, for joining us here at Harry
Thank
O'Connell.
you, Khloe.
It has been an honor.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Todrick is such a beautiful